So this is week 6 since the operation. I've just been back from my first ACL group with a group of people who have done the ACL, and we're just doing exercises for about an hour. It was okay. There were some exercises that I literally, one of them, the side, is the lateral lunge where you lunge to the side on one leg. That really hurt. I literally did one. I was like, nah, I'm gonna stretch for a bit. And also stepping up onto a step, as I stepped down, my leg hurt. That was up on the step. It was quite scary, so I had to just like modify it a bit, but it was a pretty good session overall, and we'll see how I feel afterwards, like recovery, because that's the most exercise I've done since the operation. I've been on a bike a little bit, but I could hardly properly cycle because my seat was so low, so the leg had to bend even higher up, which was kind of impossible. Nothing much has really happened really. I've just kind of been walking without my crutches. I've been hobbling, and I've been back to work, and yeah, I've just been sort of doing the exercises and doing yoga. I'm back into my yoga every day, which is great. Feels really good. Nothing so much as physically wise. We'll see how I go with ACL group, and I think that's really going to help. And I'm planning to go cycling in between every Thursday, so maybe, I don't know, Monday or Tuesday I go for a cycle and see how that feels, just on flat ground, because eventually I want to be able to cycle to that class so my mum doesn't have to take me anymore. And I think what's important is not to be pushing yourself too hard in these classes. Like, take your time with it, and if it does hurt, to modify it or to stop completely and just stretch for a little bit, because I don't want to overdo it. And yeah, also nutrition, to eat a nice healthy balanced diet, especially when you're recovering. This is a green smoothie. It's 1 banana, 3 spinach ice cubes, like a tablespoon of almond flour, ground almonds, a tablespoon of desiccated coconut, and some coconut water, and some green powder, and a bit of acai powder. It's like a mixture of different berried powder, and I think that's it. Anyway, I'll show you what I can do with my knee, how far I can bend it now, and I've been doing yoga every morning and night.
So I'm in the forest, which is nice. Since my last video with you, after that ACL class I was so sore, my muscles were unbelievably pulled, and it took a good 4-5 days to recover, I think. But yesterday I had ACL class, and I'm a little bit sore today, but I've been able to do quite a lot despite that. I've cycled here to the forest, which is... cycling hasn't been too bad. It's a bit painful on the knee, just sort of putting the pressure on, especially when it's like a uphill and it's hard to pedal, but at the same time it's probably easier than just like moving the knee really fast on like a low gear. It's like getting the muscles going, which is really nice. I'm just really happy to be out and about again in nature and not cooped up all the time. I mean, the last couple of days have been a bit hard because I haven't been able to do what I want to do in terms of getting about the place. I kind of had to get lifts, and it was just like I needed my independence back. But now I've cycled today, I feel like, okay, I can actually cycle. I might see if I can cycle to work, which is maybe a mile or so, I'm not sure. But I haven't been getting the best night's sleep recently. I've been like tossing and turning, and well, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know why, but sometimes I get a little bit scared in the forest. Where? I don't know why. I think it's like... just hear sticks breaking and stuff, but... really, it's actually a blessing, and I need to just embrace it and enjoy it. But yeah. I think perhaps another reason that I'm a bit anxious in the woods on my own is because I haven't done it in ages, and I'm getting back into my healthy mental health routine, so it feels a bit abnormal at the moment, but soon it'll be great. I'll be able to do a lot more. I'll be able to go running and just immerse myself even more. But now it's nice to just rest and sit and just breathe in the fresh air. And oh, the squirrel's fighting. And if you're still enough and quiet enough, the forest kind of, the animals come back to life and do their own thing, because you're not disturbing it. You're not, if I was moving around right now, they probably wouldn't have done that. So you just get to observe the forest how it normally is. If I'm doing this in another country, in a wild forest that I don't know, would I still feel as safe as I would in one near my house? Because although I know where to run to for safety, I don't know, it's like still a forest. There's still lots of potential dangers, like creeps in the trees. Try not to get sketched out when I hear a twig crack in the distance, because if anything, I'm paranoid that dog walkers will see me and be like, what is she doing, weirdo? Or, you know, a dog will suddenly come and pounce on me, so I feel like I need to be
alert, but I don't really need to be. I'm just gonna sit and be quiet now because it's actually so lush out here. Oh god. See, this is where my mind goes. I just thought if I watch this back and there's a scary person in the distance that I didn't see when I'm looking over here, and there's someone in the background. Oh my god, the sun's coming through.